Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Perfect a Conscious Revolution, where we talk about self-help, intuitive guidance, and mindset healing. I am so happy to see you here. I'm Shivani, and we are doing the water reading because we are in the sign of Cancer finally now, and I'm sure you all must be feeling it. The waters are really running deep. Waves are crashing and our emotions are really experiencing an upsurge. Cancer season is all about emotions. It's very sensitive energy. It is about motherhood. It is about nurturing. So a lot of aspects which ask you to take care of yourself on a whole different level will be now emerging. And specifically, if you are a water sign, you will see how things mean to you in a whole different light. Like self care is the name right now, especially for water signs, because this time is already so sensitive, and you guys being already of the water elements will be feeling it extra hard. So, or soft, if I should say. So, as usual, using the Rider Waite Tarot deck, if you want to take for a personal reading or you want to check out your subconscious beliefs which are not allowing you to manifest what you want, do check out my website. I am open for personal guidance. I'm also soon launching my EFT programs, so I'm so excited about that. Do check out, probably by the time you watch this, my tapping video would be online. So if you do not know about tapping, that's really something I'm really passionate about. It's a beautiful, amazing self-help technique, um, helpful in a lot of ways. So Cancer season, and Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces. Hello and welcome to my channel. Um, Follow me on Instagram. I'm sure you do. Um, I also send out a lot of newsletter, and I don't do regular just updating you about my stuff and programming on newsletter, but the newsletter comprises of a lot of energy guided stuff. Okay, in terms of how this last week's Sunday note was about a creative visualization practice for every day, because we were hitting this time where your manifestation was getting really ripe. So doing that exercise was actually, I'm sure, must have really, if you read that, if you practiced that, would have really strengthened that. So if you're into that kind of stuff, highly recommend you to go through that. And let's see what we have for the water sign readings. For the water signs for the month of July. Wow, time is running. It's also the time for eclipse. We have a lot of stuff for eclipse coming. Okay, so you guys are really coming out of a period of isolation. Great, I told you guys, I think in the last reading also in the June, that the dark waters are now like behind. So if you have been in a place of isolation, if you have been in a place where you were really working on yourself, where you were really tuning into what wisdom do you have inside, or you were tuning into your own light, good, because now is the time where this goes reverse. You did the work and now you're coming out. I think a lot of us were going through the dark night of the souls in the past 2-3 years. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, I think all of us were, but I think water signs really tune into it really much, as I always say, much before anybody else does. Right? Because you guys are such empaths and such intuitives. Your intuition will be really on another level, but I feel your intuition will be now tapping it into your more power areas. So from a while now, when you have been working on your internal and where your intuition was guiding you on a more subtle level, you will now be incorporating it into your more practical aspects, and it's basically it's going to be more out in on the display. People are really gonna watch you now. Yeah, people are really gonna watch you, how you do what you do, how you really tap into your intuition, how you guys work with your emotions, and how you guys take advantage of that gift. I think it's a wonderful gift, right? What we water signs have been blessed with, these emotions, these feelings. And sometimes feels like, oh my god, am I drowning? But whenever we come out, it's like, I think every water sign must have said thank you for that. And and I love this aspect about being a water sign is that we guys have really felt the pain on a whole different level. But despite of all that, we will always have that gratitude. And I think it's beautiful, and I think that's why this Empress energy is now knocking on our doors. What is this Empress energy? The Empress energy is all about manifestations, all about dreams coming to life, all about you standing into your power, you speaking your truth, and then most importantly, stuff coming to you. So, what is manifestation? Manifestation is you being aligned with your path, you doing what makes you happy, and things just turning up in your favor, like all by God's grace. You're just aligned, things just start showing up for you, life starts showing up for you, and this is the time, guys. With this eclipse, there will be major changes in your life. Um, you will be moving on to new trajectories in your career. Uh, you have been waiting for some things. What have you been waiting for? Okay, Tower in reverse and the Three of Wands. So you have been waiting for this Tower moment to subside, which is what I said. Your dark night of the soul was really very, very long. You guys have been in this place for so long now that it felt like a part of your life. Like you were like, this is what my life is. But now it goes in reverse, which means that things will start settling out. Things are now getting into like stability is what's coming next. I feel. I think your life has been anything but stable for the past few years, and now stability is knocking on the door, and things that you have been waiting for now coming to fruition. As I just said, things start moving into your favor and things start flowing towards you, right? What is this eclipse bringing to you? Because I just feel that this eclipse is going to be very transformative and it's falling into your sign Cancer. So it's going to be very changed. And that's talking of change. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So I think where there have been deceptions, and I just placed it right under the Seven of Swords. So where there have been deceptions before, there will be clarity. People who kind of like turned back on you, decepted you, cheated you, they will be coming and knocking in with Ace of Pentacles and off. Uh, it's also the time of Mercury retrograde, most likely when people come back into your life. So, and as it is, you guys are exiting this period of self-reflection. So, the eclipse is really bringing in big opportunities. Like, it's big. Like, eclipses bring life-changing events. Okay, last eclipse we happened was in February, and as far as I think I can remember, it was in the Pisces season or probably in the Aquarius season. 16th Feb, I guess. So that's like borderline Pisces season. And from February to now July, I think you guys have experienced a whole different amount of upgrade in your life. And I'm talking in a very internal way, not on the external. But now in the next 6 months, you will be facing a very external shift, as it always happens. Right? Really people coming back in. It's just there. It's so apparent in the cards. I don't know, mostly I'm very restless when I'm doing water signs reading. Last time I was so emotional, I was in tears, but this time I just feel so Yeah, cool. So I know, you know what, you guys are at that point and that place where now when the rewards start pouring in, probably rewards, probably money, probably people, probably whatever, whoever, you guys are gonna be like, oh, cool, great. And that's not bad. I mean, you guys are gonna feel grateful and happy, but you are not gonna be in that place where you will be like, oh my god, what did I do to deserve this? Oh my god, I'm so grateful. And you know how I think water signs tend to have that sense of what do I say? You guys have a sense of oh my god, you just did this for me. You put people on pedestal when they do something for you, and you don't recognize that it's absolutely normal for people to do certain things for you. Like, it's okay, people should be doing things for you. You also do a lot of things for people. And even though you guys are water signs, the receptivity, like, if I think water signs have one block, it's the receptivity. You guys love to give, you guys give, but then when it comes to receiving, and I think this entire time is prepping you for this time where you are open to receive. And I've been talking about it in the last few readings. Please open your heart. Please open your heart. Do away with the resentments. Let it go. Open your heart. Let things come to you. And I feel you guys have worked on it. Because now things and people are making their way to you. Wow. And then we have the Five of Wands. So when people come, of course there will be conflicts because you guys come from different places. You have had different experiences in the past few months. But you, of course, it's up to you that you want to have these people in your life and let them go. But at the same time, it's good to remember who you are, and if love is the intention beneath it all. Like, I think we always, and it's obviously, you should expect things to flow smoothly, but because we people are so unique in our own experiences, conflicts are bound to happen. And when they happen, we tend to run away because we are like, I don't want to face this. Like, why is it so difficult? Why is it so like that? But if we just understand that is the intention beneath this, whatever is happening or showing up in my life, is this love? Can I see it? Is it possible for me to see the situation through a lens of love? And if it is, then let this go. So if there are people coming back in your life right now and you have this stuff flaring up, let it go. It's okay. Okay? Is this love more, like, I feel there will be two groups. One of you will be like really, really receptive, and one of you will be kind of like holding on to the past grudges and resentments. Probably even the other group too at some level. And the advice is to really, like, just look if the intention of them and you and what you share is love, pure love. And if it is, great. If it's not, you can let them go. And I really feel, as I just said, you guys are no more putting people on pedestals. You guys are no more at a place where you'll be like, oh my god, you came back, I'm gonna leave everything for you. No. You guys are gonna be like, wow, great, welcome, thank you. And I love that kind of attitude in your life. So this card tried to pop up earlier also. And here it is. Eight of Wands. There will be a lot of communication now happening. People are now making their appearances in your life. You are exchanging, you are going out, you are exchanging text messages. There will be a lot of stuff happening, probably some meetings and collabs and whatever. But just know that things are going to move really fast now. As I just said, last 6 months were all about internal stuff. Now the next 6 months are going to show, like, life is going to show up for you, and it's going to happen very, very, very quickly. It's going to happen so quick. So what are the blocks that we can have at this time? And I think it's important to be aware of the blocks so that we can look how we can you know, look the other side. Because see, Cancer season is not, it's not a subtle season, of course. Even if it's water, it's instead of like water tends to bring tornado and tsunami. Okay, so I think people really underestimate us. So wow, I cannot emphasize enough on how things are moving into your favor and people are coming back. We have the lovers, we have the king of wands, and we have the five of swords. So someone, and this could be really for some of you out there, someone who uh, abandoned, left, makes a return as a totally reformed person. Which is why I said that if there are conflicts, and this was Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, see them through the eyes of love. If is their intention love, looks like yes. We got the lovers, we got the king of wands along with the five swords. This person has left a lot of things, this person has left a lot of people, this person is really no more in that place where they were. Probably, I think, back in February, the last eclipse when we had, they are totally renewed. They're, why do I fumble on words like doing tarot? I think it never happens otherwise. But they're totally renewed, and the intention looks like love. I mean, I don't think I need to say anything more to this. It's totally a renewed story. See this whole situation through the eyes of love, and then the deck we have the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. The, oh my god, this month is going to be full of emotions for you guys. And probably the start could be very tear-jerking because you guys will be like so much to release. But as you move on with the season, I can just see so much of love coming your way. And this is in all areas of your life. In all areas of your life. Love is just overflowing, brimming through. I can just see, feel like this whole cup, like how you have the Ace of Cups card, even though we do not have that. But I can just visualize that like love overflowing. Because it's literally being coming from all directions of your life, right? And you can feel this love. And there could be, so at the start, there could be this tendency of you to run away from your emotions, run away from your things, run away from these people. But as the month progresses, you move to this place where there's love, 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 like, and love, of course, I hope you understand. It's just that feeling which makes you feel so. I think for water signs, nothing is more important than love. And and for water signs, love is not just a person. Love is not just a relationship or partnership. For water signs, love is so much more. And love is the most important thing in your life. And love is for you guys, love is what makes life worth living, right? Like, what is it? Why are we even breathing if there's no love? Like, love exists. Love is like for you guys the breath, which is why a lot of water signs will often use the word love to refer to the most deepest intrinsic things in life, right? So coming in Cancer season, I did not expect this month to be big, but obviously it's now very apparent that this month is starting a lovely new fresh cycle of the next 6 months where things in life and people are just coming, showing up for you. I mean, thank God. Like, whoa, like, I really, like, guys, get a glass of margarita and just relax. Or lemon soda or whatever. Just relax. Because this stuff, which has been like We have been living in this tower moment, I think, for the past few years. And now it's like things are settling down, the building is no more burning down, people are no more just crashing away. It's chill. You can chill. You can now chill. I just watched a video before this where this actress was like, I've been chilling all day. So I think that's the theme for Cancer season. Nice idea to, I think, spend time in around water bodies if you can, or just connect yourself to water in some way. Um, as always, okay, we had this card which was somewhere sneaked up behind the devil card. As I just said, your intuition has been playing out on a very, very subtle level, and this month it plays out on such an earthy level, like things happen on the outside now. Could be temptations, but I don't see, like, even though this card denotes temptation, I just feel that this is things manifesting in your earthly, materialistic life. Like, you can touch what I said, love is the most important thing in your life, but so far love has been an emotion. And now you can touch love, you can see love, you can hear it. Like in all areas of your life again. Okay, so I'll pick out one card from this new deck I just got, Wisdom of Oracle. I have been eyeing this for so long. Um, and then one day I just got it. I also saw it at one of the events. I just went last month, and I just saw this deck and I was like, wow, this is amazing. So the next time I knew that I had to get an Oracle deck, I checked out a number of them, but this just called out the most to me. And that's, I think, you can pick out what really calls you the most. I think so generally for all of us, it's the regeneration. As I just said, this eclipse season for water signs is really about regeneration in terms of now that you've done so much of inner work in your life, this is the time to start seeing this plant grow on the outside. Like, you guys have been working inside for this while, like this inner, like when the seed sprouts and it's like just stuff is just happening beneath, and you're like, is even something happening? And then I love how this plant is popping up in my background, and this is exactly like the same, right? It's this is what's happening in your life. Regeneration is happening in your life, all of you. Now let's pick out a card for Scorpio, and then Cancer, and then Pisces. Scorpios, what's happening, babies? Okay. These are very sticky to shuffle though. No place like home. It's a beautiful card, and it says no place like home. I feel Scorpios in this Cancer season will be coming home. They will be recognizing a lot of people, a lot of things which are, there's no match to it. This is it. No place feels like home. This could be a place, this could be people, this could be probably things that you love to do. You'll be coming back to something and being like, oh my god, this is it, this is home. I mean, this is what it is. You'll be surrendering on a much more deeper level to accept feelings for probably a person, for probably things that you're doing, for probably you come back to a career where you're like, oh my god, I love doing this. I have no other choice but to make this my career. Oh my god, I love this person. I have no other choice but to be with this person. I mean, you just come to terms with love again, and it reflects in your life. There is no place like home. Let's just see what it does it show. It's the card number 50, so 5 plus 0, it's 5. 5 is for change. Water signs are in for a change. Okay, no place like home. Home feels safe and secure, it's comfortable, it's a place that's known and you call it yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. You know who you are, you hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. You are basically in sync and full of love. You can be secure in the knowledge that your love is reciprocated. That your love is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort. Be home in this relationship. Together, you add to the love of the world. You're really reflecting back, asking the world to reflect back to exactly what is in your highest good. Your business choices, the investments you make, and the creative projects you now immerse yourself are powerfully on point simply because when you're yourself, just what I said, you just accept yourself and everything that your life is on a whole different level, and then you just like, I'm home. This is home. This is who I am. And then everything else starts showing up that then. For Pisces, we have, actually I did not put any intentions, so let's just put it again. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, right? So for Pisces, what do we have for this month of July? Come to the edge. Okay, so Scorpios are going to home, and then Pisces, you guys are coming to the edge. For me, it looks a lot like the Fool card. It's like you guys are jumping into something, taking that leap of faith. 3 plus 6, 9. Also wrapping up cycles in your life. So Pisces, let's see what do they say. 36, come to the edge. I also feel that you guys are really being more authentic. You are really just following your bliss without really chasing at the end result, and that's what making things work for you. 135. Okay, it's scary to be with someone, to allow them to see all of you, especially the parts that you have kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. As I just said, you guys are now being asked to be truly authentic, and especially for relationships or sharing with someone else, to be seen for who you are, completely without any inhibitions. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you're hoping for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You'll be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. If there was a time for you to take a leap of faith, this is the one for you. So if you are guys are thinking about a business risk or a work risk, or you want to change your job or something, now's a very good time. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going. The essence is much more powerful, and the spirit has a way of delivering a even better version of prosperity. Which is why I said that you guys are like now in a time where you're just following your bliss, where you're just like, this is who I am, this is what I love to do, this is what I'm loving, and I'm gonna do more of this. And life shows for you that way, right? So what do we have for the Cancers? Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday, dear Cancers. And then we have a leg up. Oh my god, this is such an adorable card. Also very apt, considering that Cancer is a sign of motherhood, that protective mother, the soft protective crab, like, okay, it's Cancer denoted by the sign of crabs, like you guys are crabs, so it's like very hard on the outside but so soft on the inside. and you guys are so protective, and which is why you might seem hard on the outside, but you guys are so sensitive. But as I just said when we just started this video, that this is really a month of self-care, and this is the card which pops up. It's such an adorable card of a polar bear and that little polar bear. A leg up. It's number 34. Number 7 also means, okay, anyway, 7, yeah, so it's like you guys are aligning more to your spiritual path now. A leg up, receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. You've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optional. Life has a way of presenting you with perfect people to align who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. People coming to your life, as I just said, for all water signs. People coming, take their help. Accept that help so freely that's being now given to you when you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle. Miracles happen. Now is such a time. You need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. So, if someone is coming right now to help you, guys, please just get your walls down and accept the help with love. Love is what's going to rule all of you guys. It's what's going to show you and open up paths for you, because that's, I think, if there was a planet which would rule water sign, it would be love. Same. But it's really time for regeneration. And in all these cards, like be it for Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, things really start appearing in the physical now. Like the shit just gets real, and your only job is to accept the help, is to be who you are, to allow yourself to be seen by people, and to surrender to love. And like if you just listen to all three of them, the messages are so interlinked together. That's what all I have for you for this month. A very happy birthday to you guys. Take care of yourself. So important to nurture yourself in this month, because your emotions sometimes can get the best of you. And just stay aligned. Keep a daily practice, keep grounding yourself, and your emotions will help you instead of robbing that energy out of you. So I hope this helps you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful month. And if you're interested to take a personal reading from me, the links are down in the description box below. And really hopped onto my website and subscribed to the newsletter. I love sending out emails to my subscribers every single week. It's such a bliss for me to write those mails, because it's literally everything that I'm feeling at that moment. I just feel it's like a channeled message for me. So I call it love letters from Burfi, if that's what works for you. And have a wonderful, beautiful month. I love you. Share this with their friends if they are water signs. They need it. They need this reaffirmation. Bye.